Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lainey. Thank you so much for stopping by. In today's video, we're going to be doing my first update to the panning punk Project Pan. So if you're interested in seeing that, then just keep on watching. Before we get into that though, if you're new here, please remember to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video from me. Alright you guys, so exciting update, first update to the panning punk Project Pan. So this project was created by Allie from Wonder in Allieland. I will link all of her information down below as well as all of the information you need to know about this project. It is in collaboration with the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group, so I will link that information down below as well. But this is a project starting from the beginning of the year till the end of the year. We are rolling in prompts based on punk songs and connecting a item to that prompt that we can then pan, and you can do usage goals, finish goals, whatever you want to do. I'm primarily doing usage goals, but there are a few finish goals or panning goals, like hit pan goals that I'm rolling into this project with their information. It is 4 to 6 projects or prompts to start. After meeting your goal for a prompt, you can select another prompt, you can restart the same prompt with a different product, or choose your own punk band / artist or the song that you would like to do. I mentioned in my last video that I have thought of some ideas for my own like punk songs, punk bands. They're mostly like pop punk, like when I was growing up in high school, like bands like All Time Low, Boys Like Girls, like those kind of bands were like the pop punk bands of the time. I know pop punk has kind of evolved more into like modern baseball and like the Front Bottoms, I think they count. I'm trying to think of the other ones. It's not my style. It's not the music I really listen to, but I know modern baseball is one of them. I feel like pop punk has evolved in that direction, but like at the time, bands like the Maine, All Time Low, Boys Like Girls, Forever the Sickest Kids, bands like that were definitely very popular. So I will link those prompts that I made up down below, or not link, but list them down below if you're interested in seeing the ones that I've thought of. And let's get into my updates. Sorry if I'm looking down. I have my usages here, and I've got my prompts on my computer, so sorry if I'm looking in this direction a lot. First I got the Clash, Should I Say or Should I Go, a product you aren't sure if you want to declutter or not, and I rolled in my Bare Minerals gloss in the shade Daredevil, so it's kind of like a plummy gloss. I used this 5 times and I made some good progress on it. And I should say, especially for lip products, when I say uses, I mean like for a day. So I count 1 day's worth of use as one use, but I may reapply it several times. So I've used this 5 days. I've made some good progress. I've decided I don't want to declutter it, and I am going to aim to continue. I set an original goal of 30 uses. I'm gonna do 30 uses, but I'm also gonna keep it in through March. So for like the April 3rd, I think I post this on the 3rd of the month. So for like the April 3rd update, or whenever I post it around that time, is when I will roll it out. And then hopefully, I'm aiming to hopefully get to like maybe halfway, and then I will roll this back into the fall time and try to finish it up. I just feel like I'm not going to reach for this in the spring and summer, maybe occasionally for a certain look. So I'm gonna just keep it in for like the winter time and then bring it back in for the fall time and hopefully use it up then. So my goal is to stay at 30, but at the same time trying to use up half of it and keep it in through the end of March. So next I got the Misfits Halloween, a horror / scary movie inspired product or a Halloween inspired product. So I chose my Ritual Defeat Ghost Light highlighter. My goal is 30 uses or pan. I don't think I'm going to hit pan after using this, but I've only used it 4 times, but this is what it looks like. I think I took pictures of this. As you can see, I've used it. I don't think I will be hitting pan. You don't need a lot. I've learned I don't like to use this with a brush. I much prefer going in with my fingers and patting it and kind of diffusing it out on my cheekbones. I am panning a lot of highlighters right now, so this might be a little slow going, but I really enjoy this highlight. I also like it as a base underneath other highlights. I think it's just really, really pretty, and I think it's a really nice formula, so I'm happy to be working on this. It just might be in for a little while. Next, I got the prompt, Good Charlotte, I Don't Want to Be in Love, a product you can use for multiple things or in multiple ways. So I chose my Auric Glow Lust. I chose my Auric Glow Lust in the shade Morganite. This is the second version of Morganite. And I primarily use this mixed within my foundation, but sometimes I will use it under foundation, or I have used it a few times as a highlighter, and it's really nice that way. I have used this 15 times, so I'm halfway there. I set a 30 usage goal. I mean, I'm not marking this because I don't want to disrupt the bottle, and it's very thick. As you can see, I only keep this out on my desk. Like, I don't put it back in my drawer while I'm panning it, and as you can see, there is no subtle marks. As you can see, there's no subtle marks. So, yeah, I couldn't even track it if I wanted to, but I'm enjoying that. I will probably continue to use it regularly once I meet my usage goal. I love panning it. So next up, I got My Chemical Romance, Welcome to the Black Parade, and that is a black shadow. And I rolled in the black shadow from my Beauty Bay Book of Magic palette, and my goal was to hit pan. I used it 7 times, and I have pan, which is very unsurprising. That tracks about right for me using a dark matte shadow from this palette 7 times. It makes sense to me, and I probably had maybe 2 uses on it before this. I've used this in a variety of ways. I not only use it as like liner, but I've also used it to deepen looks. I didn't want to just use it as liner, but yeah, so I used it both ways, and these are very shallow pans. I expected this to be in a little longer, but I used it 7 times, and I am happy to say that I can roll this black shadow out. My first black shadow pan ever. I am now, I believe, halfway. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I'm halfway through panning this entire palette, like hitting pan in it. So that's exciting. I am making progress on this, and we'll be rolling this out. Lastly, I rolled in Simple Plan Perfect, a product that gives you a sense of security or comfort, and I chose my NYX Matte Finish Spray, and I used this up. So I used this 19 times, and there's like, I don't even think there's enough. Yeah, there's like the tiniest amount of product left in here. Can't get a spray out of it, so I was not expecting this to be done this fast. Obviously, I didn't know exactly how much was left. I was estimating like around a quarter of the bottle left. So this is 2.03 fluid ounces, or 60 mils. But yeah, I'm happy to have 2 items rolling out, which means we can roll 2 new items in. So last month I had pre-randomly selected my prompts. This month I am not, because last month was just like a lot of planning. So I have 15 prompts left to pick from. In my list, if you're going from the original list, is not going to be numbered the same as yours because I removed the prompts I already used. So let me make sure. Okay, so we've got number 3 and number 1. So number 1, we'll just go at the top. Number 1 is Green Day Holiday, a holiday themed product, and number 3 is the Sex Pistols God Save the Queen, a product with royal titles. So I'm going to take a moment to pause, figure out what I want to roll in, and then I will be right back. So first I got Green Day Holiday, a holiday themed product. So I took this in the direction of like how like in Europe you would call a vacation holiday, and I picked, like, if you were going to go to the beach, you might get a tan. So this is e.l.f.'s Tan Lines Putty Bronzer. I've never gotten a tan in my life. I just get sunburnt. But I'm not working on a cream bronzer, just a powder bronzer. So I like to pair them together, actually. This is what it looks like. It's got a lot of use on it, just naturally. And my goal with this will be to hit pan. I think that'll be doable. Obviously, I've got a very nice dip going. This might even be a gimme. I'm not really sure. That's just, I'm not like digging like a dent in it. That's just how my brush picks up the product. So a lot of the products that I have that have royal titles are like eyeshadows, like my Cleona, like the Vibrant Multichromes, like Throne, Royalty, Majesty. I'm kind of maxed out with eyeshadow right now, and so I thought I would go with this. This is my Sydney Grace lip cream in the shade Catherine, so I thought connect it to like Princess Kate. I'm gonna set a usage goal of just 15 uses. I know that's lower than my other items, but I'm also working on a lot of lip products. I will give you a swatch of this. I got this in a mystery bag, and when I used it, I've been really impressed with the formula. It's a more pigmented gloss, but it's really pretty, and I think this will be good to switch up on my lip colors, so I'm not just going for this like nudie everyday lip that I've been using a lot because they're all panning products. But I'm excited to work on this. I'm just going to do 15 uses and get some progress on it. I will let it stand overnight, and if it settles I will mark it, although I'm not convinced that this will settle just because it's a thicker product and it's pretty new. So I'm just gonna let that settle, and that is the last item I'm rolling in. Alright you guys, so that concludes my Project Pan update for you guys. Let me know if you are doing this project. Let me know how your month went down below. I'm excited to see everyone's updates. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you like down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!